did you hear what the man said? I violated you.
Yeah.
I mistreated you.
Yeah.
Is Oprah Winfrey secretly plotting to destroy Shannon Sharpe's entire podcast? That's the wild rumor shaking up social media. And people are pointing to Monique's feud with Oprah as the smoking gun. But is any of it true? Or are fans blowing things out of proportion? Some say Tyler Perry joined forces with Oprah to punish Monique after she refused to do extra work on the movie Precious. Others believe these powerful celebrities also have Shannon Sharpe in their sights, because he gave Monique and Cat Williams a chance to speak about Hollywood's dark secrets. Monique's troubles with Oprah didn't begin overnight. They started when Monique refused to join an unpaid press tour for Precious. The film was co-produced by Oprah and Tyler Perry, and everyone wanted it to be a major success. Monique had already fulfilled her contracted duties for the film, but there was still a push for her to do more press. She was exhausted, juggling family life, and felt she deserved compensation for the extra work. At first, Oprah didn't show much anger, or at least that's what Monique thought. But soon she was labeled difficult to work with, and her job offers dried up. This was strange because Monique had just won an Oscar for her intense performance in Precious. Winning an Oscar usually opens doors, not closes them. So when Lee Daniels, who directed Precious, told Monique she'd been blackballed, it explained why she was suddenly invisible in Hollywood. Monique's theory is that Oprah, Tyler, Perry, and others formed a quiet alliance against her. They had the power to make or break careers, and they decided to break hers. She sees Oprah's strong influence as a key factor. Fans who love Monique say she didn't do anything wrong, while critics claim she disrespected big names in the industry. All the same, Monique firmly believes Oprah wields power behind the scenes, cutting off her opportunities. This would be upsetting enough on its own, but Monique's story goes beyond career drama. She says Oprah betrayed her on a personal level too, especially involving one of her darkest family secrets. The term blackballed means powerful gatekeepers lock you out of major opportunities. In Monique's case, she noticed her once promising career come to a halt. Offers that usually flood in after an Oscar win never arrived. People whispered about her being hard to work with. She was labeled ungrateful, angry, and difficult. Eventually, Lee Daniels told her outright she had been blackballed. Monique points a finger at Oprah, Tyler Perry, and others for making sure no one would hire her. According to Monique, these folks wanted to punish her for not playing by the usual Hollywood rules, like giving free labor for press tours. The deeper sting, though, was that Monique had tried to be honest from the start. She felt she followed her contract. She explained she needed time with her family and didn't want to overwork herself without fair pay. But in Hollywood, big personalities like Oprah and Tyler Perry might decide they don't like you stepping out of line. Monique's experience shows what can happen when you do that. This dispute over a single press tour grew into a major feud that stretched far beyond Precious. Monique says Oprah not only damaged her name, but took roles away from her out of spite. Whether people believe her or not, she stands firm in saying Oprah's influence managed to close many doors that should have been wide open after her award win. The rift between Monique and Oprah isn't only about Hollywood politics. It also involves deep family wounds. Monique revealed that she had suffered abuse at the hands of her brother Gerald when she was a child. She also admitted her parents didn't believe her story, which added another layer of pain. Oprah knew about these personal details because Monique had opened up to her in private. Monique trusted Oprah as a fellow survivor of abuse, hoping she would understand how hard it was to revisit such trauma. But shortly after Monique said no to extra press for Precious, Oprah invited Gerald onto her show to talk about the abuse. When Monique first heard this, she felt betrayed, but things got even worse. Oprah had also invited Monique's parents to appear on the same show, without telling her in advance. Monique was blindsided. She believed Oprah might offer her the choice to cancel Gerald's appearance if it caused too much pain. Oprah had hinted that Monique could speak up to stop the interview. Instead, Oprah left out the key detail that Monique's parents would join Gerald on air. For Monique, this felt like a calculated move to exploit her trauma. She said it served as a big red flag, revealing how Oprah uses her position to get big ratings, even if it hurts someone she claims to care about. Many fans see this as a spark that truly ignited Monique's anger toward Oprah. It wasn't just about being blackballed anymore. It was about feeling betrayed on a deeply personal level. After a long NFL career, Shannon Sharpe launched a podcast called Club Shay Shay. At first, it was a fun outlet where he interviewed athletes, entertainers, and other public figures. But it truly soared in popularity when guests like Cat Williams and Monique came on. These two interviews exploded on YouTube. Cat Williams revealed how he felt Hollywood gatekeepers tried to label him crazy or difficult because he didn't follow their rules. Monique's episode was just as charged as she detailed her issues with Oprah and the industry at large. Suddenly, Shannon's podcast wasn't just another sports show. It was a platform for bold accusations about some of Hollywood's biggest names. Fans loved it, but according to Shannon, people behind the scenes did not. There's talk that certain Hollywood players, possibly including Oprah and Tyler Perry, were upset by the open forum Shannon provided. The moment these interviews went viral, Shannon started noticing strange pushback. Guests canceled appearances. People he considered friends no longer returned his calls. The rumor swirling around is that Oprah and her circle might be using their power to undermine Club Shay Shay, just like they allegedly did with Monique. When Cat Williams first appeared on Club Shay Shay, he gave Shannon Sharpe a heads up. He said, "They're going to come for you," warning that powerful figures in Hollywood hate when people air out their secrets. Cat mentioned Oprah by name, hinting that she might show up one day, but not for a friendly chat at the time. It seemed like Cat was half joking, but after the episode went viral, people rewatched that conversation and realized Cat had predicted exactly what was happening. Shannon soon found it harder to book guests, and rumors about his personal life spread across social media. Cat has a reputation for calling out gatekeepers, which he says are top-level executives, producers, and media owners who decide who wins or loses. According to Cat, they can smear you in the press if you won't play nice. His fear was that by letting Cat speak so freely, Shannon put a target on his own back. Shannon now says he's feeling the heat as potential guests cancel and some old friends give him the cold shoulder. Soon after the Cat Williams interview went viral, Shannon Sharpe was hit with rumors about his sexuality. People called him names like Uncle Zesty, suggesting he was secretly gay. Shannon responded that he isn't gay and there's nothing wrong with being gay, but the sudden accusations bothered him. He felt like it was a smear tactic designed to distract and make him look bad. He pointed out that these rumors popped up only after his show got attention for letting Cat Williams spill secrets. The timing raised eyebrows. It seemed to follow the pattern Cat warned about, where gatekeepers use personal attacks to undermine someone. Shannon said he was in a lose-lose situation. If he denied the rumors too strongly, people would say the guilty dog barks the loudest. If he said nothing, folks might assume it was true. He has friends and colleagues from the LGBTQ+ community, so this isn't about insulting them, it's about feeling targeted by lies. Shannon sees this as a classic move to harm someone's reputation so that people stop focusing on the main topic, the big claims made against Hollywood power players. Shannon Sharpe recently admitted he's losing out on guests for Club Shay Shay. He recalls people who once seemed thrilled to come on the show suddenly backing out with no explanation. He also noticed certain acquaintances acting distant. It reminds him of Cat Williams' warning about the gatekeepers. While Shannon hasn't blamed anyone by name, he knows it's tied to his interviews with controversial figures. Those episodes triggered waves of gossip, especially on social media. Some viewers claim these rumors have a direct link to Oprah, Tyler Perry, or others who felt threatened by the content on Shannon's show. This kind of rejection is new for Shannon. He's always been respected in sports and media, known for his commentary on TV shows like Undisputed. So the abrupt shutoff from guests and colleagues hints that real pressure is being applied. In Hollywood, and even in sports media, powerful people can freeze you out by whispering in the right ears. Shannon's story echoes Monique's case, showing how quickly someone can fall out of favor when they allow the wrong voices to speak. Monique hasn't fought this battle alone. She's had backup from people like 50 Cent and Cat Williams. When most of Hollywood wouldn't hire Monique, 50 Cent put her in the second season of his TV series Black Mafia Family. This was a major stamp of approval, showing the industry that Monique still has star power. Cat Williams has also stood by Monique. He's known for calling out the system and naming names, even if it means he gets labeled as difficult or crazy. Kat's experience with gatekeepers running smear campaigns aligns perfectly with what Monique says she went through. Another key figure is Tyler Perry, who Monique says was part of the group that took her down. 50 Cent once confronted Tyler Perry about his role in blackballing Monique. Perry never made a public statement afterward, leaving people to guess what really happened behind closed doors. Some believe he's scared to cross Oprah, while others think he just wants no part of the drama. Regardless, the fact that celebrities like 50 Cent and Cat Williams support Monique gives her story more credibility in the eyes of many fans. They see it as proof that Monique isn't just making up tales. Monique refuses to let her grudge with Oprah go. She's made this clear in stand-up shows, interviews, and social media posts. Critics say Monique is bitter. Supporters say she's standing up for herself and other black artists who feel used by Hollywood. In recent appearances, Monique even poked fun at Oprah's friendship with Gayle King. She implied there might be more to their relationship, though she didn't offer proof. She also told fans that Oprah needs to be brought back to black, suggesting Oprah has forgotten her roots. Some people think Monique has gone too far, especially with jokes about Oprah's private life. But Monique claims she's fighting for what's right. She insists Oprah wronged her by exploiting her family trauma, then contributed to the rumor that Monique was difficult. Monique also believes Oprah is now aiming to hurt Shannon Sharpe's platform because it let Monique share her side without holding back. Even as folks try to brush Monique off, she keeps talking. She wants to protect Shannon from the same kind of blackballing she faced. She believes if Oprah could do it to her, then Oprah could do it to anyone. All these events fit together in one big rumor. Oprah is secretly plotting to cancel Club Shay Shay. At first, that may seem extreme, but people point to what happened to Monique and how she suddenly stopped getting roles. They also look at Shannon's recent troubles booking guests, plus rumors attacking his personal life. They see a pattern. Monique has hinted she has receipts. She hasn't shown them publicly yet, but she claims to hold evidence that Oprah, Tyler Perry, and maybe others have been pulling strings to sabotage Shannon. Monique wants everyone to know Shannon had nothing to do with the harsh statements she made on his show. She basically says, "Don't punish Shannon for letting me speak." Shannon Sharpe hasn't directly named Oprah, but he has said that powerful individuals are upset about what his guests revealed. He's also mentioned a noticeable change in how people treat him professionally. Whether or not it's Oprah behind it, the tension is real. Shannon's fear is that if these rumors keep spreading, more guests will back out. Advertisers might flee, and the podcast could lose its momentum. Still, many fans see Shannon's struggles as proof of everything Kat and Monique have warned about. They argue that the same playbook used on Monique, whispers, rumors, and the difficult label, is now being used on Shannon. After all, Hollywood can be quick to turn on anyone who crosses big names. For now, the rumor stands, is Oprah really trying to cancel Shannon Sharpe's podcast? That question is causing a storm of opinions online. If it's true, it shows how far certain power brokers will go to keep control. If it's false, it might just be another dramatic Hollywood legend fueled by misunderstandings and personal grudges. Either way, Monique's feud with Oprah casts a spotlight on an industry that thrives on secrets, alliances, and well-timed whispers. One thing's for sure, the fallout from these interviews has made Club Shay Shay more talked about than ever. As before. Whether that leads to more success or total collapse depends on how Shannon handles the mounting pressure and how far people like Oprah Winfrey are willing to go to protect their image or to silence a voice they don't appreciate.